Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today, once again, we're milking the fact that Fallout's popular again. And this time we're doing the second part of the unboxing of my NCR stuff, which is the NCR Top Brass, also Boone, Arcade and Cass. I'm throwing him in there because I couldn't be bothered to do a separate unboxing video for the Mojave Companions, and Boone technically was an NCR Ranger, so that counts. I'm sticking with it. I haven't got the Ranger set yet because you can't buy it anywhere for love nor money. It's sold out direct via Modifius, and if you want to buy it on eBay, you're looking at about 80 quid for the set. So I'll just wait till they get it back in. I'm not in that big a hurry for it. So with each of these, you get 3 models. As I said, Boone, Arcade, and Cass are all Mojave Companions. So I will definitely make use of those. And then the NCR Top Brass comes with 3 models, which, if we're going to use them in Fallout Wasteland Warfare, I'm guessing are character models. Yes. But I'm going to be trying to make a survivor list out of these guys. And then I'm going to fill out the extra spots with the Preston Garvey set. But not with Preston Garvey, because fuck that guy. I think you're allowed to say fuck on YouTube these days. We're not monetized anyway.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah, if you see adverts on our videos, we haven't got them on there, so feel free to skip them or do whatever. You're not helping us out by watching them, so don't feel obliged. Yeah, so fuck. Yeah, these are 3 models in each. They're resin with the cool custom bases. Very similar to the other ones we looked at in terms of the quality. I'm assuming you won't get the cards in them. I'm guessing not, because none of the other NCR or Legion stuff had cards in. This is all from the same wave as well, so the likelihood is they're not. But it doesn't matter, because you can pay. From our last video when I said I don't think the subscription model's there anymore, it is. It's just now hidden in with the purchases. It's $2.99 or whatever your equivalent in dollars or yen or whatever your currency is, bottle caps, I guess. So I'm going to go with Boone, Arcade, and Cass first, because you hate Boone very, very much, being a Legion player and just being a person who's played Fallout New Vegas, because Boone basically makes stealth impossible, because Boone will shoot through a mountain to get a Legion.
Boone spoils the game.
Boone spoils the game. And he's not an old super mutant, so fuck that guy, because I'm just leaning into the swearing thing this video. But yeah. So each of these comes on their own little sprue, outside of the little snap-off that's come on here. As I said, really, really cool bases. I'm a big fan of the sculpted bases. And because all of these are the same faction, they all kind of fit together. I noticed that their bases are very similar to the couriers. So because it's New Vegas, I can use the courier with these quite easily. And I don't have to like rebase them or anything like that.
These are a lot better than the one Fallout model I have actually got fully painted.
Which one's that?
Horrigan.
Oh, right.
Because there's a dead deathclaw on that base, and it is a nightmare.
Oh, yes, I forgot you got Horrigan, didn't I? think I actually mentioned it in the last video. But
which is why I like Arcade.
Yes.
Because everybody loves the Enclave.
I love the Enclave. I love Fallout 2 Enclave. I don't like Fallout 3 Enclave, but that's because of Fallout 3 Enclave.
And now they're in Fallout 4.
Yes, they are. I noticed with the update, I got free paint my stuff like Enclave, so I did because I could.
Yeah, a lot of the extra little quests that they've added in with that update, as well as getting Enclave power armor and Hellfire armor and incinerators and stuff like that as well.
I do love the Enclave power armor. It's fantastic. But yeah, so really nice little resin sculpts. As I said, we'll have a quick look at them. So yeah, and let's look at the Psychopath Boone. I mean, the sculpt's nice. The sculpt's nice, and because I won't be using him as Boone, I'll be using him just as a normal Wasteland survivor. A civilian ranger.
Cass.
I love Cass. I do love Cass. Then we're going to take a look at the Top Brass. As I did with the other video, I will show you at the end these built. I kind of thinking of doing a painting tutorial on the Ranger, because I'm going to have multiple of the Ranger. Obviously, I've got the Courier, which I painted on a live stream once on Instagram. But I realised that I have two of him, because I have an unpainted one.
I might have to steal that off you then, because I was thinking about buying him.
I might just part with him. But much like with your Caesar's Legion, I kind of just went, hey, I forgot I'd bought this. But I remember why. I wanted one, and my ex Kaylee ordered me one, and I didn't realise, so I ordered one, and the gun was snapped on one of them, and I fixed it, and because it was on my painting table, I painted it on a live stream, because I was painting pink orcs. Not pink skinned orcs, green skinned orcs, but with that luminous...
Yeah, your neon pink.
Yeah, my neon pink, and it was really annoying me. So I went, oh, screw it, and I put the orcs down, and I started painting something else, so I painted him, just because he was on my painting table. So I've got one, I think I took it out the box to check it was fine, but other than that, he hasn't been touched. And I know he's somewhere, but I only realised when I was going through, when I placed this Modifius, when I was looking at placing a Modifius order, and it was there in my old orders. He used to only be £12 as well, whereas now he's 15. But I was like, pandemic, so that's not too bad. But yeah, anyway, tangent aside, I might have a spare one. Well, I know I have a spare one, I just don't remember where he is, but he's somewhere. So yeah.
And these guys, I can never remember the name of, because I always like either myself or the Legion, because the NCR annoyed us.
Yeah, as I mentioned in previous videos, I'm a yes man, because I love what a douchebag he is to you when you make ridiculous decisions and he gives you crap about it, but then it's like, yeah, let's do that anyway. Yeah, so again, the bases, they all have that Mojave feel to them, which makes absolute sense. A lot of them have little bits of like New Vegas, the signs and things like that on them as well, like the big arrows and such. So yeah, they'll look really nice once they're all tied together. Yeah, you're kind of matching them up now, just for your own peace of mind.
Because a lot of the time you kind of sculpt their own thing, so you can tell that one's Boone's base, because it's got a Dinky the dinosaur on.
Yeah.
That one's probably cast because of all the bottles, and because the other one has bandages and stimpaks on.
Yeah.
Arcades with the followers.
Yes, he is. But yeah, in terms of them, as said, we'll take a better look at them once they're all built up. But as you know, they're resin, so now it's time for them to go for their bath. I've said it in most videos we do. If you are going to use resin, make sure you give it a wash first. For that, Tupperware bowl or Tupperware or plastic bowl, some washing up liquid, and then scrub it with a soft toothbrush. Because this resin is really fragile, don't go too hard on it. But yeah, we'll be back in a bit anyway, guys, with these all built, and then I'll show them off, and you can be like, ooh, they're nice, or not. But yeah, as always, Modifius' sculpts are really, really good. Can't go wrong. One thing I will say, though, which I didn't mention on the other video because I was being nice, when I went to build the NCR, one of them I had to re-sculpt some of the arm because you couldn't really tell.
If you'd get in touch with them, they would have sent you a replacement.
I know they would. They're really good with stuff like that, but I didn't. I just re-sculpted the arm. It probably looks like crap. But yeah, there was just a bit too much flash around to the point that you couldn't tell what was flash and what was shoulder anymore. It's probably just a slippage or something when they've made it. It's all overfill. It's not the end of the world. It didn't really affect anything other than I had to put a little bit of green stuff in. But like you said, Modifius are really, really good with their replacements. I know you had some problems with, was it your Elder Scrolls stuff?
Yeah, the Nightingale Dragonborn. The board snapped and part of the bow arm was missing.
Yeah.
I got an entire new Nightingale. They just sent them all not apart.
You can't argue with that. You can't. I probably could have, when I opened up my courier and it was broken, I probably could have got that replaced. But as I said, it was mid-pandemic. So I just accepted it and fixed it. It wasn't the end of the world. We're modelers. Like, we spend our time gluing stuff together. as long as no parts are missing. Well, that was your problem with the bow, is it was missing a part. Like, fixing a bow, that's fine, but it's really hard without, like, part of an arm. But yeah.
No, it was part of the bow that was missing. The arm was there, but it snapped off at the hand.
I get you,
arms.
Right, I get you now, yeah. So the bow arm, not the arm of the model with the bow. Yeah, I get you. Right, that was my bad. But yeah, I'm going to go in now. I'm going to build these, and then we'll come back and we'll look at them looking all pretty. But now they have to go for their bath. So here we are back, and the top brass are built. And since I was spraying French people anyway, and it's a similar colour, I just undercoated these bad boys at the same time. So they're all built. They absolutely went together like a dream. No breakages, as you saw in the other video. Yeah, they're nice enough. We'll take a look at each model individually. Because they weren't on a sprue or anything like that, you've seen the most of the detailing when we looked at them before. Obviously, Sparks hates them because they're NCR, and that's fair. But detailing-wise, really, really nice. Go across. He's giving the old power to the people fist. Feels a bit commie to me, but I'll let it slide this time.
I wouldn't.
No, I'm not really going to. But yeah, in terms of them, I'm probably going to find a use for them. Wasteland Warfare's looking a lot more plausible these days. I don't know, I think we've stubbornly kind of gotten into our head now that the amount we've spent, we're going to make ourselves like it. I suppose before, we had no real investment in giving it a chance.
No investment in giving it a chance, and the person that taught me how to play it basically steamrolled us in 3 different games because the super mutants weren't made for the scenarios.
Yes. Whereas we'll probably go through a number of games until we find like nice healthy balances. We've done it a lot. Baron's Wall being a perfect example of that. We played it the first ever game we played and we're like, this game doesn't feel balanced. And then we played another game where it was less archer heavy and we were like, oh yeah, this game's really good. It happens a lot. There's been many games we've played and gone, oh, I think this game's a bit broken. And you're like, oh no, just this starter list isn't actually that good as a starter list. It's the whole Middle-earth strategy battles game thing, isn't it? Where it's easier to learn the full game of Middle-earth strategy battles instead of going and playing the smaller scale battle companies, which you'd think would be easier. But because of the way the warbands are built, it can actually be horrifically unbalanced. Especially if you're not using the community version that we're using, where your Urukai are, a good 15 points more than everybody else.
They effectively get a free Urukai over the top of Rohan.
Yeah.
And by the time you drop that Urukai, then they're exactly the same battle company rating as Rohan.
Yes. So yeah, we are going to undoubtedly give it a try. We have ordered the starter set by this point and we are excited for it to come, even if just to give us more proprietary dice, because that's the one thing we don't have enough of.
Yep.
But yeah, we're going to give it a shot, and if nothing else, Sparks will have extra super mutants to put into factions when we play it, and I'll have extra survivors to put into survivors, because although we have got our gangs, which are the disciples for Sparks, I have the operators, and Vince has the pack.
Yeah, Vince.
That is thing. We've also picked up a number of other stuff, as you guys have noticed from the many, many unboxing videos.
The only reason I own Brotherhood.
Yeah, the only reason you own a lot of Brotherhood.
A reasonable amount.
But yeah, I mean, we like Fallout. It's popular at the moment, as we've mentioned in every video so far. And yeah, if factions is going to be good. Let's face it. We have a lot of faith in the person who designed the game. It basically looks like Necromunda with a new skin. And probably some more Necromundery type weapon. And not Necromundery, more Fallout based stuff to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Necromunda with a Fallout skin. That works for us.
Necromunda light with a Fallout skin, so it's not even as complicated or as janky as Necromunda.
This is true, and Necromunda, it has its jank moments, but we love jank, so yeah. Fallout Wasteland Warfare kind of had gritty, granular jank that we didn't much enjoy, but again, you and I have managed to make some games that we thought would be crap really, really fun, so I reckon we'll probably be able to manage to get something decent out of Wasteland Warfare.
Even if it's just a matter of paying for Frank Horrigan 4 times and taking him versus you.
I'd watch that. But yeah, guys, so the usual, we've got a load of Fallout videos either about to come up on the channel or up on the channel. I don't know in which order. We've filmed some videos and then we've gone away and we've built stuff and we've come back. I no longer know the order they're going to go up in. I have to only figure that out during the editing process. So, either enjoy the videos that are to come or thank you for watching the videos that have previously gone up. Whichever. Either way, it's cool. Give us a like, give us a share, subscribe, you know, Pit Boys and Nuka-Cola and other references that you guys will understand. Pray the dice gods, hope to smile upon you. Say goodbye, Sparks.
Bye, Sparks.
Bye, Sparks. So guys, welcome back. I've built 3 models. It didn't take long. It was like stick on arm, stick on hand, stick on hand. One thing about the Fallout models, the resins, there's not a lot of building involved in them at all. Not a lot. So these are the 3 characters. I've said we will take a look at them. They have been sprayed because I was spraying my French at the same time for bolt action. Version 3 is coming out. Don't know if you've heard. We may have mentioned it multiple times by this stage. I don't know in the order these videos are going up. I've either mentioned it loads or you've got that to come. Enjoy, I guess. There's Boone. I like Boone. Sparks hates Boone, but Sparks likes the Legion and Boone hates the Legion. One thing I did learn is if you take Boone, which I don't normally do because I don't like companions, because companions are dweebs and they get in my way. But if you take Boone and then you go do the Come Fly With Me mission, Boone is absolutely a boss at spotting invisible Night Kings. I didn't kill any. He just shot them all. He's just like walks into a room.
Yeah, he's absolutely broken.
It's absolutely broken as anything. But yeah, I just walk into a room and I would just hear boom. I was like, oh, I guess it was a Night King there then. Then you just go and loot his dead body. Yeah. If you just want to do that bit really, really easily, although you will end up not being able to convince the super mutant that there's no stealth boys and stuff there because you murdered all his people. That still counts, sadly. There's no option for, like, it was my psycho mate with the weird beret. So, maybe Obsidian just aren't as good at writing choices as they thought they were. They didn't think you were going to take a red-beret psychopath in there.
I mean, if his AI worked the same as everybody else's AI, then you could probably sneak around it. But yeah. Boone's able to shoot Caesar's Legion from the tops.
Yep.
Even though he's in 3 different instances away.
Yes.
Not actually on the map.
I mean, Boone does make stealth play 100% impossible. Because if he sees Legion, he will shoot them no matter where they are.
And he sees them through a mountain.
And he sees them through a mountain. He sees them from across the map. He sees them on other people's consoles or PCs. Fucking Boone. But yeah, guys. So, as I said, we've got a lot of Fallout content going up. We're super excited for factions. We're going to give Wasteland Warfare a try. Or we've already given Wasteland Warfare a try. Who knows by the point this goes up. The models are really pretty. I don't really have a lot more to say about them. Much like with some of the other videos we've done, once you put them together, which takes no time at all because it's usually just a single weapon, or in the case of very few, 2 bits that need to be stuck down. Yeah, they're nice sculpts. They go together. They're decent value for money. I would say, considering it's a licensed product, they're decently priced, especially as we got them during the 33% sale because of the TV show.
Vault 33 sale.
Yeah, the Vault 33 sale. Can't argue with that. I'm going to leave it here because we've got tanks to play with, if I'm going to be honest. We've got lots of tanks to play with. All hail tanks. So yeah, guys, pray the dice gods. Hope they smile upon you. Say goodbye, Sparks.
Fuck you, Boone.
Fuck you, Boone.